An important part of the program and to good health in general is water. And I don't know if you've seen on the news lately, but when you look on the news, there is growing concern that our water is so polluted with contaminants like birth control, heart medication, arsenic, lead, mercury. I mean, there are so many pharmaceuticals found in our water today, and it is very scary. I mean, I don't know about you, but I don't want my 4-year-old son drinking water that is contaminated with birth control drugs. And when you look at the tap water all over the United States, you would be shocked. Honestly, you would be horrified to know what is in that water. And so people say, but I drink bottled water. Well, do you know that most bottled water is just tap water? And then that tap water is put in a plastic bottle that releases chemicals because it's exposed to heat and cold, and you're really actually doing more harm than good. So we understood at the company that water was critical to overall health and well-being. I mean, quite frankly, dehydration is the #1 reason for daytime fatigue. Here's a tip. Next time you go to the bathroom, take a look. If it's any more than light pale yellow in the middle of the day, then you're dehydrated. You know, you want to make sure that you have a very light pale experience in the bathroom at least once, because that means you're properly hydrating your body. And when you properly hydrate your body, it really helps with all types of issues, especially with weight loss. I mean, Dr. Strand, how important is water to our overall health and well-being?
Well, I've always recommended, and I always believe that our patients, most of my patients are dehydrated. You know, we drink coffee, Cokes, tea. All of these are actually diuretics. So when you have coffee, you're actually getting more fluid out, and you become dehydrated. Water is critical for the function of every organ in the body, even our skin. People start looking at swelling of their ankles and that. They don't realize that's really the first sign of dehydration. So I recommend at least, 6, 8 large glasses of purified water. Well, it's always hard for my patients to do that, but now Purity can go right with you wherever you are. That you're as far away as tap water. Any tap water becomes purified because of this unique filter. And so in weight loss, in health, we need fluid, we need water. That's what the body desires. And like you say, we can live only a few minutes without air, and only about 5-6 days without water, and 40 days without food. So water is very, very critical for our health. And to have purified water readily available every minute of the day is such a wonderful thing to have available.
And you know what? For those of you who buy bottled water, when you use our Purity system, essentially that bottled water, if you were to compare costs, would cost you about 12 cents. So every time, that's my way of saying it, it takes about 300 bottles of water to use up one of the filters. And take a look at what you're doing to the landfill. 300 plastic bottles of water versus one little itty-bitty filter. And I just met with the engineer who is really behind our filter yesterday. And every time I meet with him, I'm re-inspired because there is nothing on the market. And I'll yell it from a mountaintop. There is nothing on the market like our filter today. If you go into an REI, you will get a filter that relies on 1, maybe 2 technologies. If you go into any other store and you buy a filter, you will get something that relies on 1, maybe 2 technologies. Our filter is 3 technologies. Our engineer, who has been in the water filtration business for just over 20 years, there is nothing like it on the market. It is patented. You could dip it into any water source. You can go up on a hike in a river. It is perfect if you have any type of disaster preparation. It is, you take it, I take it through the airports. I've drank water in China, in Japan, in Mexico, in a disgusting lake in Mexico. You use it in any tap, anywhere. And you are assuring yourself that you are not getting exposed to these contaminants. Find a portable filter on the market today that you don't have to add chemicals to, that you don't have to pump, that deals with chlorine and viruses and bacteria and contaminants like pharmaceuticals. Try to find one. I challenge you, that deals with everything that our filter does, you will not find one on the market today. It is revolutionary, and we are continuing to expand this Puritii line. So be looking in the next year or so for more tabletop and counter and shower pieces that will work within the Puritii line, because we understand that great health is what you put in your body, what you drink, who you hang around with, you know, the foods, detox. There's so many components, and we want to make sure that we offer products that fit into all of those areas.